sure to check out Agelessgeeks for your figures and collectibles. This video and YouTube channel is rated PG-13, so that means this channel is not for anyone under the age of 13. So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? Daredevil 18 here, and today we're going to be doing another quick look review, and this time it's going to be of the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra Island Cobra Trooper. So let's get into it right away and take a very quick look at the box. So as you can see, we do get the basic style box here for Hasbro's G.I. Joe lines. We do get the window right there on the front of the box. On the top, warning, blah blah blah, nice image of the character, Cobra Island, G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra Trooper. Hasbro, there's the bottom of the box, the top there, figure number 12, there's the one side, and then the other side, another very nice image of the Cobra Soldier, and then there is the back of the box. So that is the packaging. Now let's get this figure open to take a close look at all these really cool accessories he is included with. Alright, so for the Cobra Troopers accessories, he's included with really awesome stuff here, like these two larger guns. The sculpt of these look beautiful, man. Really nice job on that. And the other side, they both do have pegs on them because you can peg them in the back of the figure. But the other side of them look just as dope. Like I said, you could peg them onto the back of the figure, but having both them on, it's just seems like it's too crowded on there. I mean, they barely both fit on there. Plus you have another gun that goes in here, which kind of gets in the way, but you could peg both those on just like that. And then he is included with a knife, a little Cobra knife. You could see the head of the snake right there with the blade of the knife coming out of its mouth. And it's an all black plastic, as you can see right there. And that you can sheath right there, which is pretty cool. All the weapons you could holster. That's dope. And then we do get two handgun type weapons here. Kind of looks like the regular release Snake Eyes handguns a little bit. And then these you can holster right in here, and you can see they're in all black plastic as well. So definitely cool that you could holster all of his weapons. And as you can see, the rifle kind of gets in the way, but all you gotta do is just that and it's fine. So there he is with all his weapons holstered. And then he's also included with this armband, which is pretty cool. You just gotta pop one of the hands off and slide it up the arm. And then we do get a helmet and some goggles here. I love the way the goggles look because it has like a snake eyes type look. No pun intended. But the helmet looks pretty dope too. And the paint for the black seems to be pretty good for the most part. And all you do is just slide the goggles over the eyes like so. And then you could either have them like that or without the goggles and helmet, or you could have them with everything on. And it looks dope, man. Really cool figure here. I wasn't going to get this, but I saw a few reviews and I'm like, this figure looks too dope not to have. So that is all the accessories with the Cobra Trooper. Now let's take a closer detailed look at this awesomeness. Alrighty, so taking a closer detailed look at this Cobra Trooper, and this thing is beautifully done, man. What a dope looking figure. Hasbro continues to head in the right direction with this line here, because, I mean, it's just a damn Cobra Trooper, and it's such a cool figure. The head sculpt looks great. I love the mask here. That looks really nice. I love the lines of silver painted in there. The sculpt of it looks great. Eyes both painted looking in the same direction. Eyebrows, the paint for that's really clean. And then where the black meets the blue on the head there, pretty clean paint work as well. And I like how the black part has sculpted lines on it, on the head and the neck there. So pretty darn cool looking. Then we do get his like tactical vest. You can see it has all his the holsters for all his weapons there, which look pretty cool. But I just love the way the vest looks, man. We have a couple of mags over there, some pouches and stuff, straps and everything. Sculpted wrinkles to it, and some parts of the tactical vest does have a cool sculpted texture. And then on the back, I love this plate of armor right here. I mean, that looks really cool. This just that sculpt detail there. And it is a softer rubbery type plastic and a separate piece, so I'm sure you could remove it if you tried. You might not be able to. You might have to like slit it down the side in order to get it off, but why take it off unless you just want more torso articulation. Then underneath the vest you can see the Cobra symbol. I love all the sculpted lines on the black part there. Arms look pretty dope too. Pretty clean paintwork on that. I like the armor on the forearm or the gauntlets there. That looks dope. Same with on the top of the hands, more armor, and you can see the COBRA symbol on there as well. And then for the pants here, very nice sculpted detail to that. I love the sculpted texture to the pants. All the sculpted wrinkles, the knee armor looks pretty good, and then the shin armor or lower leg armor looks dope too. You can see the straps on there and everything. Nice sculpted texture to the boots as well. And then for the feet, more armor. And there's that loud annoying sound from my fridge. Then the bottom of them, nothing too much going on besides a couple peg holes. So overall, man, Hasbro, whatever team is behind this line, they are on a freaking roll, man. They are doing some kick-ass figures. But please give us a classic version Storm Shadow, because I know a lot of people don't really care about that Arctic Assault version, but this figure here, pure awesomeness, man. Really nice job on the detail. So now, let's go over the height and the height comparisons. Now for the height of this COBRA Trooper to the very top of his head, it looks like he's around 6.5 inches tall. Now let's see him compared to a few other classified series Joe figures. And here is the COBRA Trooper compared to the other classified series G.I. Joe figures that I do own. So we do have Roadblock, Beachhead, Snake Eyes, the Red Ninja, Cobra Commander, and Destro. And the scaling is fantastic so far with this line here. Now let's see the COBRA Trooper compared to a few other figures. And then here is the COBRA Trooper compared to the Marvel Legends Retro Series Deadpool, the Marvel Legends MCU Crossbones, and then we do have the Mafex Justice League Batman and the Mafex Hush Batman. So there are some quick height comparisons. Now let's go over his articulation and wrap this review up. So now for the COBRA Trooper's articulation, very good movement throughout the figure, but of course since he has the vest on, you aren't going to get as good torso movement as we've seen with Roadblock and Beachhead. So at the neck here, we do get two joints. We get the hinge at the upper neck and then the ball peg at the lower neck. So with both joints, you can get the COBRA Trooper to look up pretty good. And then with both joints looking down, looks down alright. Does get restricted a bit though. And then you do get a little bit of pivot just at the lower neck, not really at the upper neck. Then you do get swivel at the lower and upper neck. And my lower neck joint is getting a bit loose, so just be cautious of that. Now for the torso, I believe there's a ab crunch under there, but like I said, it gets restricted by the vest. But we do have a waist joint here, and that joint you can move a little bit forward and back, tiny bit, slight pivot, and then swivel there. So not the best movement at the waist, but I guess better than nothing. Then we do get a butterfly joint here, and then the arms do go out to the sides, a little more than 90 degrees. They do go up and down, true bicep swivel, double jointed elbows that bend in pretty good. And then for the wrists, the left one can swivel, and then the hinge is vertical, so it does go up and down. The right hand, the hinge is horizontal, so it does go side to side. Now for the legs here, they drop down just a tiny bit, not too much, and you can get the COBRA Trooper to kick forward a lot more than 90 degrees, so that's definitely good. Goes to the back a tiny bit. Let's see if this COBRA Trooper can Jean-Claude Van Damme it, and holy crabioli, it can Van Damme it. Some nice leg movement with this figure here. Then we do get the upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees that do bend back pretty much all the way, so that's definitely good. We do get the swivel at the boot cut, then the ankles hinge up a tiny bit, hinge down really well, and then we do get the forward facing pin ankle rocker, which isn't too bad there. But anyway, that is my quick look review at the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series Cobra Island COBRA Trooper. Hope you enjoyed it. Overall, this figure is freaking awesome, man. Definitely in my top 3 favorite figures that I do own in this line so far. This actually turned out a lot more better than I thought it would be. I just thought it would be a basic figure in the line, but it definitely exceeds above being a basic figure. The detail on this thing, definitely my favorite part to the figure. Just beautiful work from head to toe with the sculpt detail, and the paint is pretty clean for the most part as well. The articulation is also really well done on the figure, but just like with Beachhead and Roadblock, you do get that restricted torso movement because he has the vest on, so you can't use the ab crunch really at all, but that's really the only downside to the articulation on this guy. And then finally, the accessories. The accessories are great, man. They hooked it up with accessories. You get a ton of weapons, then you get the armband, you do get the goggles and the helmet as well. So you have a lot of different display and posing options with this figure, and whenever there's a variety of display and posing options with a figure, to me that is a huge plus and just makes a figure a lot more fun. So if you see this figure out in the wild, I would definitely recommend picking it up. I know he's going for at least 50-60 bucks on eBay, which it's a high price, but it's a dope figure, man. If you see it in the wild, I definitely recommend picking it up if you are collecting this line, because this is a awesome figure. But anyway, that's my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would like to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click on that notification bell. And if you liked it, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, oh well, I guess you didn't like it. But thanks for watching. I will see you later. Stay tuned for pictures. Thanks. But we do get the same style box we got with Beachhead Sabat. Nice image of the Cobra soldiers, his special missions, Cobra Ibran. And here is the Cobra Trooper.